Meanwhile, a day after Bihar delivered a very clear verdict, in fact a landslide for the NDA, Congress has made it clear that it will amplify its vote chori allegations and claims around the SIR, the Special Intensive Revision of Electoral Rolls, blaming the EC, the Election Commission of India, for being biased. In Bihar, the NDA did not just win, it dominated the verdict. It swept the state, reducing the opposition to its worst ever performance. The BJP and JD together have crossed a comfortable majority, and the BJP on its own has outperformed several expectations. The JDU held its ground, and Nitish Kumar has once again, in some ways, shown that Bihar's voters still see him as a stable option. Now, the MGB, on the other hand, failed to convert anger on the ground, or the alleged anger on the ground, into actual votes. Congress blamed SIR, voter deletions and vote chori, but clearly the narrative did not seem to connect with voters of Bihar. Voters were responding to different things: welfare, stability, leadership. But is the opposition able to understand this? The Prime Minister, in fact, raised this today while speaking to migrant workers from Bihar in his home state of Gujarat, in Surat, which is also seen as a city of migrants. Remember, Surat is the city of textile mills. There are several people from Bihar working there. The Prime Minister was speaking to them, and he said the Congress is just making excuses around vote chori to hide its own electoral failures, and it is ruining the political careers of young MPs. Now, this election has showed that Bihar wants continuity and NDA's organizational strength. Booth planning and welfare delivery have, in fact, reached people in a way that opposition could not simply match. So what exactly is the way forward for the opposition, and what should the Congress be doing in this case? Let's take a look at some reactions.
ये मुस्लिम लीगी माओवादी कांग्रेस को एमएमसी, मुस्लिम लीगी माओवादी कांग्रेस, देश तो अस्वीकार कर चुकी है। कांग्रेस पार्टी में जो राष्ट्रीय विचारों से पले बड़े लोग हैं, जिन्होंने कभी इंदिरा जी और राजीव गांधी जैसे लोगों के नेतृत्व में काम किया है, ऐसे कांग्रेस का बहुत बड़ा वर्ग ये नामदार की हरकतों से दुखी है। वे अपने साथियों को भी पराजय के कारण नहीं समझा पा रहे, वे अपनी पार्टी को भी पराजय के कारण समझा नहीं पा रहे हैं, और इसलिए सरल रास्ता ढूंढ लिया है। कभी ईवीएम हरा देता है, कभी इलेक्शन कमीशन हरा देता है, कभी मतदाता सूची का शुद्धिकरण हरा देता है। एक ऐसी बहानेबाजी उन्होंने खोज ली है। वो बहानेबाजी खुद को तो शायद कुछ दिन ठीक रखेगी, लंबे अरसे तक उनकी कैडर को स्वीकार्य नहीं होगा। बिहार के वरिष्ठ नेता, आपने पिछले 2-3 साल के बिहार विधानसभा के दृश्य देखे होंगे। जिस प्रकार से नीतीश कुमार को अपमानित करने की फैशन बन गई थी, ऐसे भद्दे शब्दों का उपयोग होता था, जो पार्लियामेंट में भी जो दूसरे नामदार हैं, वो भी पार्लियामेंट की सारी मर्यादाएं तोड़ करके जिस प्रकार की भद्दी हरकतें करते हैं, वैसी पटना में होती थी। न देश की जनता इसे स्वीकार करती है, और न ही बिहार की जनता कतई इसको स्वीकार कर सकती है। ऐसे कई बातें हैं जिन्होंने इनके प्रति पूरी तरह नफरत का माहौल इस चुनाव में नजर आ रहा था। पिछले 2 साल से बिहार में ये जमानती नेता जो जमानत पर घूम रहे हैं, वे बिहार में जा करके जातिवाद का भाषण देते रहते थे, और पुराने जमाने से उनको लगता था शायद इससे उनका खेल हो जाएगा। बिहार के इस चुनाव ने जातिवाद के उस जहर को पूरी तरह नकार दिया है। ये देश के लिए बहुत ही उज्जवल संकेत है। बिहार के इस चुनाव में ये जमानती नामदार, उनके साथी दल सार्वजनिक रूप से वक्फ कानून को फाड़ देते थे और ये कहते थे कि हम जीत करके आएंगे, वक्फ कानून को लागू नहीं होने देंगे। बिहार के लोगों ने इस सांप्रदायिक जहर को भी विकास की राह पर चलते हुए पूरी तरह नकार दिया है।
Well, Bihar results have left the Congress party red-faced. The grand old party has claimed foul play in connection to the results. Let's listen in to what they said.
अभी भी किसी भी समय के ऊपर इतना स्ट्राइक रेट 1984 के अंदर भी कांग्रेस का ये स्ट्राइक रेट नहीं था जो कि इस वक्त बिहार के अंदर बीजेपी का स्ट्राइक रेट 90% से भी ऊपर स्ट्राइक रेट, ये किसी को भी उम्मीद नहीं थी और इसमें दाल में काला नजर आता है। हम लोगों ने अलायंस पार्टनर से बात किया है और सिर्फ हमारा ही सोच नहीं, कांग्रेस पार्टी का ही नहीं, हमारे अलायंस पार्टनर्स सभी के सभी का ये मानना है कि ये अप्रत्याशित नतीजे हैं और उसको पूरी तरीके से गहन इसकी छानबीन होनी चाहिए, डेटा का एनालिसिस होना चाहिए।
The result which had come from Bihar is unbelievable for all of us. This is not only for Congress, entire Bihar people are not believing it. Our alliance parties, we discussed with all of them, they are not believing it. And I don't know, media people also, whether you believing or not. Because 90% plus strike rate for a political party, which has not happened in Indian history. Because that 90% strike rate happened there. And we are doing a thorough analysis. We are collecting the data. We are doing a thorough analysis. Within 1 or 2 weeks, we will come with the concrete proofs.
Well, one of the main factors that's attributed to the NDA's victory in Bihar is the credibility of not just Nitish Kumar but also Prime Minister Narendra Modi. A lot is being told about the kind of delivery and governance that NDA has done, has delivered when it comes to the state of Bihar since 2005. In fact, 2025 election was supposed to be in some ways, according to a lot of people in Mahagathbandhan, like the 2005 election when Nitish Kumar came to power, but it now looks like it's more like the 2010 election when people chose Nitish Kumar yet again for stability. Let me take you through the strike rate of different parties. There were 4 parties on one side, 5 parties on the other. BJP with a remarkable strike rate of 89 seats out of the 101 they fought. Remember, both BJP and JD fought equal number of seats this time, 101 seats. BJP had a strike rate of 88.1%, which is very similar to the party strike rate in Maharashtra. So clearly, people chose the BJP, they wanted the BJP. When it comes to JDU, Nitish Kumar was the central figure of the NDA's campaign and he did not disappoint. The party had a strike rate of 84.2%, and this is much more than what it had in 2020 when it fought alongside BJP but faced a lot of challenge from the candidates of Chirag Paswan. The party in fact had a strike rate of 84.2% and it increased its tally from 43 in 2020 to 85 out of 101 seats that it fought in 2025 elections. RJD disappointing, worst ever performance, just 25 seats out of the 143 seats that it fought, just a strike rate of 17.5%. And Congress party, in fact, let me also take you through 39 seats of the RJD were lost, and these are the seats that the party won with more than 10,000 votes last time. Several of sitting MLAs of RJD also lost, which could be even more than 35 is what we understand. Mallikarjun Kharge's Congress party, Rahul Gandhi's Congress party, lots of optics, but when it comes to performance, the party lost very crucial strongholds in Mithilanchal, Simanchal and also in Magad. And the strike rate of the party was merely 9.8%. The party won just 6 out of the 61 seats that it fought. Remember, Rahul Gandhi undertook a 16-day Padyatra and Bihar Bachao Yatra, in fact, voter Bachao Yatra in Bihar, but clearly that had no resonance with the people of Bihar. The voter Adhikar rally seems to be something that does not seem to have resonated. MIM's impressive performance, 5 out of 28 seats that it fought, all in Simanchal. Clearly, youngsters of Simanchal, the most backward part of Bihar, choosing MIM over RJD and Congress has to be a wake-up call for the opposition. and the other X factor, or at least the alleged X factor, Prashant Kishore, failing to make a mark here, although he raised issues of importance in the state, of criticality in the state, including unemployment and institutional corruption. His party, the Jan Swaraj party, failed to make a mark. So clearly this election was supposed to rewrite the political script of probably the most important political state in the country, Bihar, but the political script that the parties have written is very similar to what they've been talking about, what they've been choosing in the last many years. And this clearly something that the trust that they place not just in the Prime Minister but also in the Chief Minister of Bihar, Nitish Kumar. Now, while the Congress also held a key meeting to analyze its loss at Mallikarjun Kharge's residence today, many leaders within the Congress party, within the ecosystem, have expressed disappointment, including Congress MP Shashi Tharoor, who has been speaking against the party for a while now, but he has been making some very useful, practical points. He has said that the party needed to study as to what went wrong on ground. Remember, the Congress party has come up with an official statement blaming the SIR exercise and vote chori. These are issues that clearly did not resonate with people on the ground. That's what even our ground reports have said. Congress leader Mumtaz Patel has used some strong words of criticism for her own party, and including, there have been other leaders also who have said similar things.
It's obviously seriously disappointing, and if that turns out to be the final result, remember it is not yet the final declared result, but if it turns out to be that, then I think there will have to be some very serious introspection. And I don't just mean introspection in terms of sitting and thinking, but also studying what went wrong, what were the tactical or messaging or organizational mistakes. Our party leaders must do some very serious analysis of where things went wrong. Because,
ये जो हार हुआ है, ये मेरे जैसे छोटे सामाजिक कार्यकर्ता के समझ के बाहर की चीज़ है। इसकी गहन समीक्षा होनी चाहिए। और ये मैं नहीं कह रहा हूँ कि हम लोगों की तरफ से गड़बड़ी नहीं हुई है, गड़बड़ी हुई है। टिकट का बंटवारे का अंत तक चलना, अंतिम दिन तक सिंबल बांटना, ये सब गड़बड़ियाँ हुई हैं। ये 2-3 महीना पहले हो जाना चाहिए था। मैं लगातार सुझाव देता रहा, लेकिन उसके ऊपर अमल नहीं किया गया। पहले राहुल गांधी जी आए थे और एक अच्छा नैरेटिव सेट हुआ था। 15 दिन बिहार में रहे। SIR के खिलाफ जो उनकी यात्रा थी, उसको अभूतपूर्व सब समर्थन मिला। उस नैरेटिव को ले जाने की जिम्मेवारी तो हम लोगों की थी, बिहार कांग्रेस के लोगों की थी। उसको हम लोग नीचे तक नहीं ले जा पाए।
SIR की वजह से क्या क्या मैनिपुलेशन करी गई है, वोट चोरी जो है वो बिल्कुल होती है। पर जब हमें पता है कि वी आर फाइटिंग अ सिस्टम लाइक दिस, जो कि इतनी ताकतवर है, जिनके पास मतलब पूरा कंट्रोल है, तो जाहिर है कहीं ना कहीं कांग्रेस पार्टी जो है उसे भी ओवर अलर्ट होना पड़ेगा।
हम लोग मानते हैं स्टेट का जो यहाँ पर में है, जिन लोगों को जिम्मेवारी था, उन्होंने सही सही बातें नहीं बताया, सही लोगों के बारे में जानकारी नहीं दिया, या भूल से हो, लेकिन इतनी बड़ी भूल कैसे हो सकती है। और हम लोगों को तरह तरह के लोग शिकायत करते रहे, लेकिन हमको लग रहा है कि उच्च स्तर तक जो पहुंचाने की बातें थी वो नहीं संभव हो पाया।
We have Charu Pragya joining us from the BJP. We have Saral Patel of the Congress party. We have political analyst Tehseen Poonawala, and author and analyst Rajat Sethi joining us. Thank you all of you for being part of this broadcast. Charu Pragya, to you first, congratulations on that massive victory. Haryana, Maharashtra, Delhi and now Bihar. The opposition is saying that this is all because of the template of giving money to women. It's just a bribe, is what they've alleged. I disagree with that, but how would you respond to something like this? Because this is also a serious charge.
Vasudha, good evening. And I extend congratulations to the people of Bihar. We're looking forward to another great term of fantastic governance for the people. I do not understand the Congress party at all. I really don't, because I'll tell you what is happening. They live in this space between denial and delusion, and they don't want to come out of it. And isn't this position so familiar? Once the ballot defeats you, you become desperate for a narrative. You start shouting anything at all. This time it is vote chori, and you never accept the people's verdict with humility and grace, as every political party is expected to. And I've been asking certain questions, and I've been trying to figure out the reason why Congress performs so badly and why NDA outdid itself. My questions to the Congress first. You had your agents at every single booth. They were signing Form 17C. Why were no objections or complaints filed? Please tell me. So if you were today alleging that there's something wrong with the counting process or any other process at all, why were no objections raised?
That's one question. Saral Patel, answer that, because Charu is making a very important point here. Saral,
No, but Vasudha, let me just finish my flow and I'll be very quick. I will not take too long. My second thing here is that Rahul Gandhi, the leadership, the topmost person of the Congress party today, even though he's not the president, is disinterested. So he practices for an Olympic race, let's say, every single day, except on the day of the race, he does not turn up. So he's abroad today. He was abroad on counting day. He does not stay with his people in victory or in loss. And I will again repeat myself. Whether Bharatiya Janata Party wins an election or loses an election, Modi ji stands by our side day in and day out.
That's an important question. Saral Patel, shouldn't Rahul Gandhi be with his cadre, with his supporters? I agree that probably he didn't think that there was much of a chance in Bihar. Then why did he waste everybody's time with that SIR voter adhikar rally? And I am not willing to convince. I'm not willing to be convinced, Saral, about the vote chori narrative, because I was on ground and I did ask people, bring me 5, neighbors of yours who have been affected by vote chori or SIR, and everybody was failing to bring me names. They said, "हाँ, कोई एक है वहाँ पे कोई," and this was 4th or 5th. Issue that they came up with when I asked them what are the problems in this area. So clearly this is something that didn't resonate with voters.
Vasudha, good evening to you and to all my fellow panelists and the viewers also. I think you would appreciate that I was patient when the BJP spokesperson was speaking before me, and I expect the same courtesy from her. So Vasudha, in a democracy, your vote and my vote carry the equal value. It's one vote, one person, one vote. But if both of us were in the BJP, that value of that vote would jump to 6. Let me explain how. Because we all saw on social media how BJP workers, including their leaders and office bearers, were openly posting that they voted in Delhi, and then few months later they voted in UP, and then we also saw how they voted in Bihar. So they exposed themselves on camera because they suffer from the publicity hunger that their leadership also suffers from. And in this process, few of them got caught. So imagine how many thousand, if not lakhs, were doing this all along. And has EC acted on a single one instance? No, they have not. Let me give you a second instance. On 6th October, Mr. Gyanesh Gupta said in the PC that Bihar has 7.42 lakh voters. On 11th November, that number jumps to 7.45 lakh. So where did this additional 3 lakh voters come from? And let's also look at the effects of SIR. Agaigaon, there is a seat called Agaigaon, which was held by the Mahagathbandhan last time. 12,500 voters were deleted. The victory margin by which that seat has been clinched by BJP is just 95. Balrampur, 17,000 voters deleted. Victory margin is 380. Bakhtiarpur, 9,000 voters deleted. Victory margin is 900.
Right. Sir, I know it's humanly impossible to go to every district, but we've had a team of 12 reporters on ground. Every reporter said that Nitish Kumar and Narendra Modi's combine is working. So I don't know, for some reason, I don't think vote chori is an issue on ground. Even if you believe it is, it would probably be politically intuitive of you to look at other issues. Let me get in Rajat Sethi here. Rajat Sethi, what should the Congress be doing right now? Because, in a democracy, we at least want the opposition to put up a fight and not be pulled into a very different direction from what people want.
I mean, what would a voter want? Voter can only anticipate that you will have some sensible opposition on the other side. What I'm hearing now is half of the advisors of Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who belong to that, extreme left bucket, they have been now proposing that Congress and the other opposition parties should boycott the elections. Went about boycotting the elections. So that is one proposal. I don't think Indian voters will care. They are anyway boycotting the Congress party through elections anyway. With these kind of abysmal performances, I don't think they will see the effect of Congress even boycotting. If they want to go down that route, happy to do that. For 10 years, let them do some organizational work and again join the elections. Okay. Perhaps that's the only way out for them. They will be more sensible, other half of the Congress party, which will see that yes, there were mistakes, and let's break apart from the Congress and float another Congress or whatever division that happened earlier 4 or 5 decades back. Right. And be a more sensible opposition. Right. And a lot of people, a lot of youngsters of this country who look for alternate politics and look for future in politics where they might not agree with BJP's line of thinking or ideology, will see future in that. And that will become the new normal for opposition, which will, sort of sideline itself from all these absolutely negative energy and negative thought process which the current Congress and Congress leadership is trying to bring. See, there is no easy way, let me tell you, to come out of family-controlled party narratives. This is true for RJD, this is true for Congress, this is true for Samajwadi. Lot of parties are struggling.
Okay. Rajat Sethi, I'm really sorry to have interrupted you. I'll come back to that discussion. Rohini Acharya has quit politics after Bihar loss. The daughter of Lalu Prasad Yadav, this is what she's saying.
नहीं, मेरा कोई परिवार नहीं है। अब ये जाकर के आप संजय, रमेश, तेजस्वी यादव से पूछिए, मेरा कोई परिवार नहीं है। वही लोग निकाला है हमको परिवार से, क्योंकि रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेना नहीं है उनको। पूरा दुनिया बोल रहा है जो चाणक्य बनेगा, तो चाणक्य से आप सवाल पूछिएगा। जब कार्यकर्ता चाणक्य से सवाल कर रहा है, पूरा देश दुनिया सवाल कर रहा है कि पार्टी का ये ऐसा हाल क्यों हुआ। अब जब संजय, रमेश, इन लोग का नाम लीजिए तो आपको घर से निकाल दिया जाएगा, आपको बदनाम किया जाएगा, आपको गाली दिलवाया जाएगा, आपके ऊपर चप्पल उठा करके मारा जाएगा।
दीदी तेज प्रताप जी भी
नहीं, मेरा कोई परिवार नहीं है। अब ये जाकर के आप संजय, रमेश, तेजस्वी यादव से पूछिए, मेरा कोई परिवार नहीं है। वही लोग निकाला है हमको परिवार से, क्योंकि रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेना नहीं है उनको। पूरा दुनिया बोल रहा है जो चाणक्य बनेगा, तो चाणक्य से आप सवाल पूछिएगा। जब कार्यकर्ता चाणक्य से सवाल कर रहा है, पूरा देश दुनिया सवाल कर रहा है कि पार्टी का ये ऐसा हाल क्यों हुआ। अब जब संजय, रमेश, इन लोग का नाम लीजिए तो आपको घर से निकाल दिया जाएगा, आपको बदनाम किया जाएगा, आपको गाली दिलवाया जाएगा, आपके ऊपर चप्पल उठा करके मारा जाएगा।
दीदी तेज प्रताप जी भी
नहीं, मेरा कोई परिवार नहीं है। अब ये जाकर के आप संजय, रमेश, तेजस्वी यादव से पूछिए, मेरा कोई परिवार नहीं है। वही लोग निकाला है हमको परिवार से, क्योंकि रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेना नहीं है उनको। पूरा दुनिया बोल रहा है जो चाणक्य बनेगा, तो चाणक्य।
Okay, that is Rohini Acharya, daughter of Lalu Prasad Yadav, making this important statement that Sanjay Yadav, the advisor to Tejasvi Yadav, will have to pay a price for this. She's also said that she's disowning her family and quitting politics. Tehseen Poonawalla, Tehseen, from my experience from the ground, I do believe that the Jungle Raj narrative was something that people really felt and feared. And that was one thing, and Congress's SIR vote chori did not work. What is your understanding of the ground and these various reactions that have come from several Congress leaders saying that vote chori allegations will be amplified? How do you see this?
Vasudha, at the onset, we saw you on the ground in Patna, and sometimes in the studio you really miss being on the ground. So many congratulations. Your reportage was fantastic, and many congratulations to Charu Pragya, to BJP, and to Nitish Kumar ji. Let's hope that the BJP brings in good governance in Bihar, along with Nitish ji. There are 2 or 3 aspects I look at it. There are a lot of questions to ask from the Election Commission of India. These are very legitimate questions. But let's break each one down slowly. If 45 lakh votes were deleted, why are those 45 lakh voters not on the streets of Patna doing a chakka jam and asking why are they not allowed to vote? Second part of it, and this is, I think, more important, why is not a single candidate of the opposition asked for a single repoll in a single booth? Why has that happened? Let's go further. Let's say the data in Bihar will take some time to analyze. Let's come to Maharashtra, where there has been allegations of vote chori. Why is the opposition, that is Jitendra Awad, forming an alliance with the BJP to take a position in the Maharashtra Cricket Association if the BJP is the one in cahoots with the Election Commission of India, keeping the opposition out of government? Let's come to Karnataka, from where the most honorable leader of opposition started these allegations on vote chori. He made some very valid points. In Karnataka, the state government is the Congress's. Siddaramaiah ji is just on record saying Rahul ji said doesn't matter we win or lose.
Right.
But the question again is this, that in Karnataka, the BLOs, if they acted on the directions of the Election Commission of India and manipulated votes, these are state government employees. Why is there not a single FIR or single suspension against a single state government employee? Now you showed Rohini, a friend of mine. Rohini is now blaming Tejasvi Yadav's pune / associate / advisor for what has gone wrong. So is it Sanjay Yadav or is it vote chori? The question is, when do we convince the people? I want the Congress to win. I'm desperate for the Congress to win. I need the BJP to go out of government. When will people like me actually see some action? The names that you showed, who are actually given bites to NDTV, are the ones who gave the tickets in Punjab, are the ones who gave the ticket in Haryana, are the ones who gave the ticket in Maharashtra, are the ones who gave the ticket in Bihar. When will action be taken against them? When will somebody like a Saral be contesting elections?
Okay. Charu Pragya, how would you respond to that? Because Tehseen is raising an important question, that there are critical questions that have to be asked of the EC in the right manner, at the right time. Congress's constant dismissal of EC being an unbiased autonomous body, do you think it's going to hurt India's democratic credentials? Because people will not protest, courts will not take notice of this, because clearly it's not that big an issue. But clearly when it comes to India's image as a democracy, do you see this getting impacted?
They're seen as one of the most sensible and erudite voices in the opposition. But let me name a few more people. So Akhilesh Prasad Yadav, Anand Sharma, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, Manish Tiwari, Sandeep Dixit, Tariq Anwar, Bhakta Chandra Das, Sanjay Nirupam, Shashi Tharoor, Mumtaz Patel, other prominent leaders of the Congress party who have actually distanced themselves in various ways from Rahul Gandhi's allegation of vote chori. And mind you, these allegations are being made by other people in his team, because we still don't know where Rahul Gandhi is, and I will continue to ask that question. Where is our leader of opposition? When the election was being fought on the ground in Bihar, where was Rahul Gandhi? Where was Rahul Gandhi? Let me give you some more things that transpired. Not just disinterest from the Congress leadership. There was no coordination in the so-called Mahagathbandhan, because till the last minute, nobody knew how many seats who was contesting on. And in the end, they just wanted to whitewash everything by calling it a friendly fight. There is no such thing as a friendly fight in politics. Also within Congress itself, till the last minute, you had no candidates on several seats. Okay. And Congress leaders from within Bihar themselves have questioned the fact that your entire organization has collapsed from the inside. Why does BJP win elections? Vote chori, or what you're trying to allege is vote chori, is the fact that you can go to every single corner of Bihar.
Okay, that's an important point. Saral Patel, and this is a question I would want to ask Rajat Sethi as well. Saral Patel, your social justice narrative does not seem to be working, because today the Prime Minister also pointed out, of the 38 SC dominated seats, 34 seem to have voted for the BJP. Your party leader, party boss, has been talking about how the reservation ceiling needs to be removed. He's been talking a great deal about, Ambedkar, and also bringing these communities to center stage, which is all really right. But as long as people are not voting for you, what is the use of this narrative?
Vasudha, before I respond to your question, let me quickly respond to what my friend Charu Pragya was saying before me. She said that where is leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi? He was not visible on the ground. So I would like to remind her that he led the yatra for 16 days in Bihar. He addressed more than 15 rallies in Bihar. So if he is out of country right now, then that is after the election. It was he was there on ground with the people, leading the party, as the role that was decided for him by the party president Mallikarjun Kharge ji. He was doing his job. Number one. Number two, Vasudha, let us understand that if the social justice narrative was not working, then why was the
before
Prime
you move on to
Minister
your point
and
number two, let me please allow me a 10
I did not interject you. You can respond after me.
Okay, I'm coming to you, Charu. Just let him finish his point. Yeah, Saral, finish your point.
So the point about the social justice that you made, that it doesn't seem to be working. The same point that Rahul Gandhi was raising in 2024 election, the government was brought to its knees and the Prime Minister was forced to accept that immigration of the caste census will be added in the census that will now take place. So the narrative that it is not working is completely false. Now, let us also look at the basics. Yes, are there issues in the alliance or some coordination issues, or did Congress party lag behind?
Saral, just wait a second, because I remember that you've worked a lot in Gujarat as well, and I would want to bring in Gujarat now, because Gujarat 2017 was when the Congress party won one of its most, did not win, but it came close to winning with 77 seats. But what happened after that? The BJP was reduced to 99 seats, but then in 2022, it was the Congress party that was just reduced to 17 seats. And this also in some ways is a glimpse of how the Congress party often does not really course correct or really optimize on its own political chances. The same thing happened in Madhya Pradesh as well, when in 2018 the party did come close to forming the government. It was Shivraj Singh Chauhan's incumbent government, but in 2023 it was reduced to 66 seats, with Shivraj Singh Chauhan also in some ways coming back to power. Chhattisgarh and in Rajasthan, we saw that the Congress party could not build on the pro-incumbency model. 2018, the party won 68 seats. In Chhattisgarh, 2023, Bhupesh Singh Baghel's government failed to come back again, and they won just about 35 seats. And after that, of course, in Rajasthan, we saw Ashok Gehlot's government making those huge promises, but the pro-incumbency factor did not work, with the Congress party being reduced to 70 seats, and now we do have a BJP government in power now. Cut to Bihar 2025, 6 seats, and it was just 17 seats in 2020. In 2020, Congress was the weakest link when it came to the Mahagathbandhan, and now in 2025 also it just has about 6 seats. So clearly there seems to be some problem with the Congress party not able to understand where its strengths are, and this is despite the fact that in 2024 Lok Sabha elections the party did put on a significantly okay performance, winning about 99 seats, but clearly there is something that the party has failed to do that managed to strike a chord with voters. Rajat Sethi, what is it that the Congress party is failing to do? Because I pointed to you several, important elections where the Congress party comes close to winning, but the next election you see that the BJP has, plugged all the holes, and they've managed to, actually strike a victory that's unprecedented in many ways. This has happened in Gujarat, it's happened in Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, and now Bihar.
Get people who have skin in the game, which means remove Rahul Gandhi. Half the problems of Congress party will resolve there and then. But I'm telling you, see, it's pointless. See, we've had these discussions for like almost, I've spent 10 years of my life discussing this on television. Why should I waste my energy on what Congress should do? I would rather want a Schumpeterian kind of a creative destruction of Congress party, where the sensible voices like Tehseen and all float Congress main or something like that, some arm which actually does give us a genuine opposition to look up to, which can act as a balance of power with the government. You cannot foresee having such sweeping mandates. It's not a good thing for democracy, because how do you hold the governments into it's not about the intent of the top leader Nitish ji or Narendra Modi ji, it's about the bottom rung of the leaders who tend to take a ride because of such absolute mandates. Congress is not fulfilling the space that is absolutely necessary for a democracy. Okay. And in that isolation, what you expect is you can only dream, and the kind of dreams that are being thrown out that it will become a Nepal or a Bangladesh, this kind of a Vikrat Mansikta that has taken over like a virus into the top thinking minds of Congress party is deeply dangerous. And I don't
Tehseen, you wanted to comment, yeah.
For any kind of a recovery. I want total Schumpeterian destruction of this party.
Tehseen Poonawalla, yeah.
Can I just give 4 points?
Yes, please.
Take our Karyakartas and voters seriously. They own the party, not us. Number one. Number two, Be nice on television. See, Saral, so polite. Be nice. Don't burn bridges. People are not our enemies. People want the same thing. Talk nicely to people and be honest and introspect. And last, stay away from the left loonies and frauds like Duggal Saab, who was taking credit for vote chori. Today he gives an interview saying vote chori was not an issue. Duggal Saab some days Bharat Jodo Yatra spokesperson, some day he's cephalogist, some days floats his own political party hoping the Congress dies.
Right.
The other days he goes to court with his partner saying 2G is a scam, destroying the Congress government. These frauds are destroying us. Can I ask, why is Saral not contesting an election? You have these left loonies from colleges, I don't know if they're still in colleges, they've contested elections, Bihar, Delhi, Bihar. What is the result? We need sensible people. The party is
and probably issues that matter in states. Tehseen, thank you Tehseen, thank you Rajat, thank you Saral, and thank you Charu for joining us. It's important to, even for the opposition, to raise issues that matter to Bihar, and this could be, unemployment, this could also be issues related to people's everyday life. Clearly something like a vote chori or discrepancies in the electoral rolls did not connect with the electors of Bihar. It could at some point, but clearly this is also something that has really pulled the Congress down. Internal coordination within the MGP bloc is also something that proved to be fatal for the alliance.